Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Alan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an acoustic tutorial over the acoustic guitar part of Gone by Elevation Worship. Be sure to check down in the description. Down there I have a link to a free chord chart you guys can follow along with. And I'm actually going to be teaching this song in the key of A, which is a half step lower than it's originally recorded in. So we'll put a capo on the 2nd fret. And if you wonder what type of capo to use, if you need one, you can check down in the description. I have a link to the type that I'm using. And if you want to do the song in the original recorded key of B flat, just move that capo up to the 3rd fret. But yeah, I'm doing it in the key of A just so it's a little bit lower for my singing voice for the cover video. And I will be making a cover video for the acoustic part and also the electric part and the piano part. So be sure to stay tuned for all those videos. So to get you guys started with this, first let's just go over all the chords that you'll need. So we have 5 chords. They'll be G, C add 9, E minor, D, D over F sharp, and G over B. If you already know those, feel free to jump ahead to the timestamp on the screen. So the first chord that we'll play is G, and the way we'll do this, we're going to put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. We're just going to mute that string. Then we'll put our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the E. Then we'll put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and our pinky on the 3rd fret of the E. We'll strum everything. For C add 9, again, we're just going to leave these 2 fingers here. We'll put our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A up from the capo, and then we'll just mute the A string there with the 1st finger. For E minor, again, leaving the 3rd and 4th fingers down, then the 1st finger will go on the 2nd fret of the A, and the 2nd finger will go on the 2nd fret of the D. And we'll strum everything. Excuse me. And then for the D chord, we'll put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the E, and our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. We'll strum from the D string down. D over F sharp, we'll put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, and we're just kind of lay it over the A string just to mute it a little bit. Then we'll put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and then our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B. We'll strum from like the E string down to the B string. Then lastly, G over B, we're going to put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. We'll also kind of mute that D string with that finger. Then we'll put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B and our pinky on the 3rd fret of the E. Strum from the A string down. Those are all the chords you'll need for the song. Then to start off with the intro, we're going to play a G chord. And the way we're going to strum this is going to sound like this. So the way that we'll play that, we're going to hit the E string just twice, just that string by itself, and then we'll strum down up. So we have. Then after that, we're going to kind of mute our strings just by laying the hand kind of over the strings, and then we'll strum down up. So that pattern all together. And then basically we'll just repeat that over and over again. So we're going to do that G chord for 6 measures. Then after that, we'll go to E minor. We'll do the same strumming pattern. And we'll just do that pattern 1 time. Then the C add 9, we'll do this kind of the same way, just we'll only strum the A string twice. Then after that, we'll go back to G. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play through this entire intro 1 time for you guys, just so you can hear what it sounds like all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it for the intro. Then we'll go over verse 1, and the chords for this part are really pretty simple. The only weird thing is that it changes time signatures, a few times through this. It goes from 3/4 to 4/4. So we're going to start on G. We're going to hold this for 2 beats. We'll go 1, 2. We're just going to strum it, 1 time, and then we'll go to C add 9 for beat 3. Then we'll go back to G for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far it sounds like this. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go to D for 2 beats. 1, 2, E minor for 1, 3. C add 9, 2, 3, 4. Back to G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D. 1, 2, 3. So let me go ahead and play through this entire verse one time for you. And I won't sing in this video, but I will sing in the cover video that'll be out pretty soon. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for verse 1. On the first chorus, we're going to go back to our kind of strumming pattern that we did on the intro. Just we're going to start with an E minor chord. So we'll go E minor. Then we'll go to D over F sharp. Then we'll go to G. Then C add 9. Then we'll go to E minor. Then D. Then back to G. And that's basically our progression. So I'll go ahead and play through this chorus one time for you. It's a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay on G. And that's it for chorus 1. Then for verse 2, we'll pretty much play the same thing as verse 1. It's very similar anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and play through that for you one time. There's only one little change where it'll go E minor, D, C a little bit quicker than it did on the first verse. Anyways, here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for verse 2. For the second time through the chorus, we'll play the same thing that we did on the first time through the chorus, just the only difference is at the very end of it, we're going to build on a G chord. For one measure, just doing down strums on eighth notes. So here's what the second chorus sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for chorus 2. For the bridge, we won't play anything for the first 4 measures, so it just kind of cuts out for 4 measures. Then after that, we're going to come in on G over B. I'm going to play a little different strumming pattern here. I'm going to strum 4 down strums, and 1 up strum. Down, 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 up. I'll do the same thing on C add 9. Same thing on G. And E minor, same strumming pattern. Then I'm going to go back to my normal. So let me go ahead and play through the entire bridge for you one time, starting on that G over B. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for the bridge. Then the third time through the chorus is going to be quite a bit different. We're going to rest for the first 3 measures of the third chorus. Then after that, we're going to strum a G chord just one time. Then we have this cool little slide riff we're going to play, and this sounds like this. So we're going to slide from 2 to 4 on the G string, and then we'll come back to the 2nd fret on the G, and we'll pull off from 2 to 0, and then the open D. So that riff. Then after that, we're going to go to E minor, just strumming one time, D over F sharp once, G, C, E minor, D, and building on G. Then we're back to our kind of normal strumming pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and play through this entire chorus one time for you just so you can kind of put it all together. So we're going to start on that G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for chorus 3. Then for the outro, we're mostly going to play a G chord with our normal kind of strumming pattern. So we'll do that a bunch. And then kind of at the end of this, the way we're going to end this is we're just going to mute the strings. And we're on beat 2, we're just going to strum down up. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of how we'll end the song. So I'm going to go ahead and play through the entire outro one time for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll hear the electric guitar doing that as well. So you're kind of just following that same rhythm of the electric guitar. Okay guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this tutorial. This song is a lot of fun. They've been playing on the radio a lot lately, so I've just been listening to it a bunch. I still have to learn the vocal part, but as soon as I have that ready, I'll try to get a cover video out as soon as I can for you guys so you can hear this guitar part all the way through. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope that it helps you learn the song. If you did enjoy the video, just be sure to hit the like button, and you can subscribe as well if you're not already. And if you don't want to miss any future uploads, just be sure to hit the notification bell. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.